Hey, what's up? So today I'm gonna taste test and review the Extreme Edge stack. Now, as you know, I've already used the Pre-Edge pre-workout and taste tested that. Tastes horrible if you haven't watched that video, but it works. It's not the best pre-workout supplement I've ever used, but it does work pretty well. So what I have today is I have the whole entire set, and what I'm about to mix for you in just a minute now is the Extreme Edge Carbo Load. Now, for those of you who don't know what carbs are for with specific supplements, is they help you keep energy up during the duration of your workout. And carbs are pretty much energy for your body. Carbs that don't get used turn into fat. But this pre-workout supplement here is to be used when you're doing workouts that are typically long. Now, I just finished working out, and I did a normal set. Now, usually when I work out, I don't work out any longer than 15 to 20 minutes, but today it's going to be an exception because I will be testing out the carbo load. And after that, I'll be using Extreme Edge post-workout. Now this, I don't think there's a way to really review this unless I buy a whole entire tub, but I will let you guys know how it tastes. I wanted to actually purchase this before, I want to taste this before I actually buy a whole entire tub, because if this tastes anything like the pre-workout supplement, that tastes absolutely horrible. So I don't think I would want to buy a whole entire tub of this, not knowing what it tastes like. But one thing I will be able to know is if this actually will decrease muscle soreness, because I'm going to be going pretty hard today. So if I wake up tomorrow and I don't feel as sore as I normally do, I'll let you guys know, and we'll know if this has any credibility or not in terms of if it keeps you from being sore. But I believe that should work pretty well. So let's tear into this carbo load. It says it has 38 grams of complex carbs per serving. Some of the bullet points, it says it sustains high energy and endurance. It prolongs exercise tolerance and replenishes glucose levels instantly. Let's read the directions. As a dietary supplement, add 1 packet, 44 grams, to 16 fluid ounces of water. For me, that's going to be a lot of water. I try to work out with not as much on my stomach, and I've already, I don't know, that's going to be a lot. Juice or sports drink and mix or shake until smooth. For best results, liquid should be very cold. Mix this instantly without the use of a blender. For extreme results, take during the workout. When I do run or when I do longer workouts, like if I'm playing ball or playing soccer or running at the track, I do take sips of water or sports drinks here and there, and this feels kind of feels like it got all caked up and together. So I'm gonna smash this for a little bit. But for me, 16 fluid ounces is going to be a lot. I mean, man, I'm not going to be able to finish this all in one day. Not unless I want to be Earling everywhere, because I've already worked out enough at this point. So I don't know what I'm going to do to test this out. Might do some sprints or some jogging. I don't know. That's a bit much, 16 fluid ounces of water. Maybe I'll drink half today and drink another half tomorrow and let you guys know how that goes. Smells like Kool-Aid. Alright, so there's 16 fluid ounces of water, and I'm going to shake this and get back to you. See you on the other side. Alright, I'm back. It's all shook up. Let's see how it tastes. Tastes much better than the pre-workout supplement. The pre-workout supplement is gross. It does kind of have that chalky taste like other carb supplements I've used in the past. Probably drink about 4 ounces and get into another workout. I'll update you guys with the results later. So let's get into it. So just got finished using Carbo Load, and don't know too much of a difference, but I don't feel tired. So at this point, I would say it works. Let me give it one more shot tomorrow, and I'll let you guys. I'll give it a full review tomorrow, but it feels like it's working so far. So let's move on to the post-workout supplement. Be back on the other side. Okay, so I just finished an extra 20 minutes of high-intensity interval training, mixing with some cardio, using the Extreme Edge Carbo Load, and now it's time for the post-workout supplement. I couldn't finish all of it because, like I said, it's not really easy for me to work out on the full stomach. So this is what's left, and it does settle. And I noticed throughout my workout, I had to take a break here and shake it because it does settle pretty fast. So now let's go on to the post-workout supplement from Extreme Edge, and let's read some of the bullet points. Fuels muscle mass, inhibits muscle breakdown, and reduces muscle soreness. Now, this says this has 28 grams of whey protein. I noticed for me personally, I need to do a little more than that, somewhere between 30 and 35 grams of protein when I am trying to bulk up a little bit. So it doesn't have as much as I want. So let's read the directions. As a dietary supplement, add 1 packet, 43 grams to 8 fluid ounces of water or milk, dairy, almond, oat, rice, or soy, and I'll be using almond milk, and mix or shake until smooth. For best results, liquid should be very cold. Mix this instantly without the use of a blender. For extreme results, take approximately 30 minutes after workout. So I'm actually going to be fixing some chicken and some veggies, so I'm just going to taste test this right now, and I'll be drinking this later on in the day. So, and here are the supplement facts, and for all these supplements, I'll list the website below so you can look this stuff up yourself. I'm not going to get into all this. Let's get this mix cracking. Alright, so it's all shook up, and let's see how this tastes. It's pretty good. I wouldn't actually say it's the best post-workout I've ever tasted, and the aftertaste is good. I would give it a 7 out of 10. So Extreme Edge Workout Carbo Load, I would give that a 5 out of 10. The taste is really neutral, but I wouldn't say it tastes great, but it doesn't taste horrible either. I mean, you could doctor that up. It's not like the pre-workout supplement, which tastes absolutely horrible. And Extreme Edge post-workout supplement, I would give that a 7 out of 10. The aftertaste doesn't have any weird taste to it. Kind of has like a vanilla-ish type of aftertaste, which is pretty good. I mean, some whey proteins, I've had some that, man, it ain't no telling what in the world them things taste like. They just taste absolutely crazy, and some of them taste great. So I do like the flavor, and considering the Carbo Load, I don't feel tired right now. I'm not sweating all that hard, which is really weird because I worked out extremely hard. Maybe that's just an underlier, more or less, of me being more in shape than what I've been in the past. But the Carbo Load is working really well, so that is a product I would recommend. Maybe. I mean, it was just one day of use. I am going to finish what I have tomorrow and see how that goes from there. So I'll do one more update tomorrow to let you guys know how my body feels considering the post-workout supplement, and if I'm feeling any aches and pains and all that good stuff. But so far, based on taste, I can recommend this, and based on how I feel now, I can recommend it. So I'll see you guys soon. Peace.